What's up, Blackmagic lover? Yes, I'm speaking to you. This is going to be a quick video. This is going to be a short video. I just wanted to share something with you regarding the Blackmagic Cinema full frame 6K that is kind of new, but a lot of people are making videos about it. This is something I haven't seen and I wanted to talk about because one of the faults of the camera is that it does not have the ProRes option inside. It's just shooting raw. We're waiting for updates. I don't know if there's a real update that's ever going to come. But there is a solution to this problem, somewhat of a solution, that I have found viable for a client that I actually did this for, and they loved it. So the camera is very, very powerful, as you know, shoots RAW, shoots 6K, open gate, all that good stuff. But what about the people who want to use the camera for social media? What about the people who want to use the camera to create something quick, create something for clients who want to post things? Maybe they just want to do a quick color grade. Maybe they just want it to look log because some people think that's in right now and they're using that. How do they go about posting something from a Blackmagic? Can they use something from a Blackmagic? Or do they have to jump to the Sony FX30, which crushes your soul after you use it? So let me show you five quick clips. So this was shot, the first one was shot in downtown San Diego. It's just a guy pushing his little stroller across the street. This is my kid, the champ right here. He's inside a backyard. I had him stand in the shade in the middle of the day so you can see the sun hitting the grass behind him and the flowers behind him. Third shot is just a fake bouquet of flowers in front of a window with the sun coming into the right. You like how I'm now narrating this? The fourth one is downtown San Diego again with a bus coming through. And as you can tell, these were all shot in 60p, so in slow motion. And the bus passes by. You can see the color. You can see all that. And the fifth one is, again, the champ here with his Spider-Man bike. And he's just kind of messing with it like that. But do you notice anything about these footage, these 5 shots? What do you notice about them if you notice anything in particular? They have a very basic LUT on them, so it's not like it's designed to be super cinematic or commercially graded. It's just supposed to have something that looks good. So do you notice what's special about these 5 shots? You don't, huh? I didn't notice it either. So what's special about these 5 shots is that they are all proxy files. They are all proxy files. All 5 of these are proxy files. And it still looks freaking good. I'm going to show you the same files from the original RAW files so to see if you can tell the difference. I know you're watching on YouTube, which compresses it, but that is the point. If you have a client or if you have someone that wants to post these quickly on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram, it doesn't matter because it's going to get compressed anyway, right? So who cares if you can see a little bit of noise in the hair and the blacks here? Who cares if the blacks in the door and the bus look kind of crushed? If you're doing something quick, you should be able to use the Blackmagic. Blackmagic should not be limited to just high-end commercials or films or weddings or something like that. So this is the same. These are the same 5. Now, I was able to go a little bit more with the color grade because it wasn't going to completely crush the blacks or the whites. So this is a little bit of a different color grade, but I can show you the same thing. Watch. I'm going to take this. Now, the colors also don't really match, right? So I'm going to check. I'm going to take this one and we're going to remove that. So this is with the same color grade. We have the raw and we have the proxy underneath it. Let me just make this a little longer so you can see it from the correct spot. See, I don't know if you can really tell that on YouTube. Let's do this one too. So this is the 6K, looks absolutely great. Let's bring this down a little bit. And this is the proxy file. You can see there's a little bit of like artifacts in the skin right there. But it doesn't have any noise removal, right? It doesn't have anything to take that out. This is the 6K. All right, let's go back to the flower shot. So this is the 6K. Obviously, with 6K, we can crop in more. Obviously, we have the latitude, the dynamic range latitude that we probably don't have with the proxy files, but it still looks fine For a proxy file that's coming out of a camera, you can post this on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube for many, many cases, and I think it would be okay. Now, here's the bust. This one I went a little bit rougher with the color grade. So this is the 6K. Oh, sorry, that's the proxy. See how I messed that up? That was the proxy. This is the 6K. So with this one, it looks a little darker because I went tried to do a little bit more with the color grade. There's like 2 layers on it versus the other ones. I only put one type of lumetri panel on there, one of the LUTs on there, because 2 is too much. It's going to really degrade the footage. So that's why that only has 1. So this one, for example, has, this has 1 as well, but we can go a little bit. Let's put the same bus LUT, whatever the custom one is, on this one. Let's see what it looks like. Doesn't look bad. And then this is the proxy file. So proxy and 6K raw. Obviously looks cleaner, obviously looks juicier, obviously it's sexier, but do we need that sexy footage? We don't always need that sexy footage. Sometimes the proxy is enough. So that's what this video is about. In this video, I just wanted to go over that the proxies, in my opinion, on the Blackmagic 6K full frame are usable. Now, other cameras that I've shot proxies with, I can't say they're 100% usable. I think I shot proxies or I made proxies with the C200. Those weren't really usable. These are, I think the Red made proxies as well. I don't remember those being as usable either, but maybe they are. Maybe, excuse me, maybe proxies have always been usable and I just discovered it. That might be a problem too that I have. I notice things very late. But maybe you're in the same boat and you just noticed that, hey, the camera shoots proxies and they're usable. We don't always need to get the full RAW or convert the RAW to ProRes to send to clients. Maybe sometimes these are okay enough because you can still kind of push these. So let me increase the shadow. This one looks a little muddy. Let me see if this one looks as muddy too. This one doesn't. So I think this proxy might actually be from a 4K file, which maybe makes it smaller, maybe degrades it even more, or the dynamic range is just off for this one. Because if you come here, yeah, if you look at this building in the back here, it looks fine right now. But if you look in the proxy file, it's totally ruined. There's too many colors there. Even if you take this down, you can still see, hopefully you can still see that there's like weird color shifting going on there. But for this one, let's say, can we push it? It's already pushed. I already raised the shadows. What if I raise the exposure and then bring down the shadows? I think with a little neat noise, it would clean this up too. And I haven't used Topaz AI, even though I have that for photo and video for these, but maybe that would make the footage even better. But then that's another process. The whole point of this is not to have another process, is to take the camera, the card out of the camera, hard drive out of the camera, keep the RAW, send the ProRes out, edit the ProRes, have something to post right away. Oftentimes there are clients, there are jobs that you need to have something to post right away. One problem though with the proxies is this: when I'm shooting the 6K in the super wide mode to get that 60p, the proxy has not converted it to be normal. It looks de-squeezed, like it's an anamorphic mode that has not been de-squeezed. And maybe it is. I don't think that's an anamorphic mode though. It's just not de-squeezed yet. But in the normal one, in the regular 6K RAW, it looks fine. You don't have to do anything. Look at the comparison. See, it's all wide. So that's the one problem I noticed with proxy. Only when shooting in, I guess, 4K, it's too degraded, it's too compressed. Or if you're shooting in the really wide 6K mode, then the proxies, you have to change them by going to Premiere, by going to unchecking uniform scale in Premiere, and then increasing the height until it takes up the entire screen. So that's it. That's what this video is about. It was a quick video, but use proxies if you want. Till next time.